Hey everybody, thank you for coming. I'm the youngest of the three sons, Kyle. I've been inspired by my dad to push myself and not to shy from adversity. He's taught me to live strong and to persevere. I currently play 3 different sports and keep up pretty good grades. I don't know I can say that he pushed me to reach these goals. A couple of days before my dad passed away, I sat with him and had a long talk about life. One of the things he told me was that I should always be myself. I've been thinking about this for some time, and it really touched me. To me, and I'm pretty sure my other brothers too, my dad was the go-to guy in the house. Anytime we had a problem or a question, he would have an answer and be able to help me with it. My 2 older brothers, Nolan and Aaron, are going to be off at school these next few years. I know I have some big shoes to fill, but Mom, you know I got your back.
Hello. Thank you all so much for being here. We greatly appreciate it. If you can't tell from where you're sitting, my name is Aaron Buchanan, the middle of the 3 sons. And I want to talk to you guys about a couple of things that really stood out about my dad. As many of you know, I love lacrosse, the sport. And I was very fortunate enough to play on the varsity team at Evanston Township. One of the things I loved about my dad was that he was always at my games. I always knew he was there and where he was sitting. What I appreciated the most was the little profile he kept throughout each game. He always made small talk to the other parents, but never made it obvious he was there. He never put pressure on me, and no matter what, at the end of the game, he was always there to congratulate me, whether I played up to par or not, and I was always on board. My dad taught me to always be positive, look at things in a good light, whether the situation was good or not. He also taught me to have a voice. If I believe in something, or I had something to say, I better speak up. My friends and classmates can vouch for that. Finally, I greatly appreciate that he taught me how to manage my finances. He taught me how to save money, but also how to spend it. How to take responsibility for what I bought, and never be too quick on a purchase. But I can tell you he'd be pretty upset about the 3 new suits we just bought at Nordstrom's.
If you can't figure it out, I'm Nolan, the oldest son. A few days ago, my Aunt Celine asked each of us, what was the most important thing you think your dad gave you? And I couldn't quickly think of an answer, but my youngest brother Kyle actually put it about as well as I think he can. He just said, let us be ourselves. And the more I let that sink in and thought about it, I realized if that's not one of the greatest things dad can give his son, then I don't know what is. And he let each of us do our own thing. He never really knew exactly what was going on. We always had our interesting moments, but he could tell any relative exactly what we were doing. He knew our plan in life, he knew what was going on. And he always had that go-to attitude, or that go-with-the-flow attitude, where I thought that was hilarious. You guys, a lot of his friends probably know, he would just goof off and make any situation, no matter how bad it was, just a great one. And funny story that the Rosens never let me live down is actually this time for one of their kids' birthday parties, we went sledding at this big hill. And so my little butt takes off down this hill super fast, goes flying past into the parking lot under 2 cars, and I get stuck under the second one. And so he brings me back to my dad. He's scared to death because he's going to get chewed out, yell at you, and just let his kids slide under a car. And all my dad said was, so Nolan, what's it like underneath the car? So, yeah, that cracks me up. I just want to thank you guys all again for coming. It means so much to each of us. I know it's been real hard, and it just makes me feel better to hear all the stories over the past couple of weeks, and hearing so much about how maybe he's changed your life, or even just shared a joke with you, made your day just a little bit better, and we really appreciate it. And also seeing faces like Bob, Johnny, George, everyone, all his other friends, and just, you never really wonder where they come from or what they've been through together, and just kind of helping you guys fill in the blanks for us, and just telling us about his life in general just means so much to each of us. And yeah, thank you so much.